All right, great, great, great. Okay, so before we begin, I just have to let you know you are on a recorded line for marketing purposes. What city and state are you from?
Well, where I'm from or where I'm located.
Yeah, where are you located? I'm sorry.
It's okay. Missouri. So Plato, Missouri.
Okay, Missouri. All right. What brings you to Tenacity Academy today?
Well, I just found you on YouTube.
Mhm.
I believe it was, I can't remember exactly what video I watched, but I watched one of your videos, and then I saw that you had spoken with a girl who started her own cleaning business, and I kind of was interested in just getting some advice from you because you seem pretty successful in your business and everything. So I just had a few questions that I'd like to ask you
Okay.
as well.
Go ahead and shoot.
Okay. So right now I just started my cleaning business. It's Sweet Lemonade. And I just started it about a month ago.
I love that name, by the way.
Thank you. So I started it about a month ago, and I have gotten I was originally starting it just to make some extra money on the side, but it ended up being I got a lot of clients already, and it's just me by myself. So I was wondering, if you have any advice for someone starting this business and they're doing everything by themselves. Right now, I clean and I do the business side. I can only clean 2 houses in one day because I'm just exhausted after the second one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, so I believe what you need to do is hire. I know it sounds so like duh, but if you in the beginning, don't feel bad because you're going to have to wear a lot of hats. It's normal, in my business I still wear a lot of hats even though I outsourced a lot of this work out, but it's still stuff that I still have to do. Like I'm still like a octopus around here doing so many different things. Just like you. So my first advice would be to start saving up money for payroll because you need to be able to hire an employee, at least one person.
Yeah.
Okay? Just at least one person to replace you so that you're not getting so burnt out, you're not so tired all the time or whatnot. And you can start focusing on more marketing or more of the business side, or you can start focusing on just being a quality control inspector and checking behind your people and handing out flyers, bringing in more clients. You'll find other things in your business to do other than working.
Of course.
Trust you will. But I feel like that's what you need to do. You need to start saving up some money so that you can hire your first employee.
Okay, and then so as far as payroll goes, because I have no clue about payroll and all that stuff. So how did you go about that for your first time? Who did you use? What did you use?
I use QuickBooks.
QuickBooks, okay.
So do you have accounting software now?
No, I do not. I am going to be looking into QuickBooks. Because I just got with Service Autopilot today.
Okay.
I was with Jobber.
Okay.
But I switched over to Service Autopilot today. Okay. And then, so I guess they do it an integration with QuickBooks, and they recommended it. So I'm going to look into it.
Okay. What exactly is Service Autopilot? I've never heard of that.
Oh, so basically it's just a software that you can do invoicing. You can, schedule You can have keep track of all your clients.
Okay.
You can send. They have an automated service where you can send thank you cards, birthday cards.
Cool.
To your clients.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
all in one.
Yeah, it's a CRM program. That's what it sounds like. That's great. The awesome thing is that you already have that in place.
Okay.
Most cleaning companies don't. They skip that part, and that's the main part.
I don't know how. I was I don't know how. I can't write everything down. There's too much.
Yeah. You cannot keep up with hundreds of clients, in your head. You have to have somewhere to store all that information, and you store it in your CRM program, of course. Okay, so good. But yeah, you definitely need to have some accounting software. Okay. And that's what you're going to use to wait. I don't know. Service Autopilot might do that too. I don't know if it's anything like Keep, but Keep does everything. But you might want to look into that and see whether you can invoice people off of it, or if it's kind of like QuickBooks, or maybe it can. I don't know. It might be compatible with QuickBooks or not. I don't know. It might be.
Yeah, they said that you can transfer QuickBooks and Service Autopilot. If you update anything in QuickBooks, it automatically shares information with Service Autopilot.
Okay.
But you have to pay $25 to use it to have it integrated. So that's basically added. Which if you're gonna have that, I don't know. I don't have that yet.
Well, I'm just letting you know now that being that you are a business owner now, you got to get used to having to invest. Okay.
Yes.
You got to get used to it. If it's just $25 a month and it's going to be worth your while, then I would just go ahead and spend the $25. You don't want to know what I have to spend a month on ads. Good God. On ads and all these different apps, and it gets kind of pricey, but you have to invest in your company, and I just do things that make sense. If I gotta have the app, I'm going to pay the $25 a month. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, I just it's $25. So another thing that I do is, if I have to pay for a service like an extra $25, I'll go hard and try to win a new account. Because that new account will be paying for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So no different. When I decided to go ahead and get an office, I said, okay, I'm going to get an office. I had to figure out how much the office was. And then I just went real hard until I found a account that paid double of what my office was. So now everything is kind of paying for itself. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. And you say account as in a client?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we do commercial and residential. Are you doing commercial and residential, or just residential?
I'm doing both, but I haven't gotten any commercial yet. I'm actually moving in a couple of months. So this is the thing. So my husband's military, and we're moving to Arizona in 2 to 3 months. And then, but we're only going to be there for a few months before we move again. So I'm kind of right now, I'm starting this. Do I keep going? Even though in Arizona, even though I'm only going to be there for a few months, or should I wait until I get somewhere more, until we're somewhere more stable?
Well, a few months is what exactly? 6 months?
4 or 5 months? 4.5 months.
Okay. 4.5 months. You still got to make money. How are you going to be eating?
True.
How are you going to? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do. In some cases, you can see you never had an employee before, but let me give you a scenario. Right now, I'm in the process of getting accounts that are an hour and 2 hours away, you know, and what I have to do is I have to find employees in those areas or contractors or whatever that will be able to handle those accounts. So what I would do if I was moving to a new city for about 4 months, I would still try to get a lot of accounts, and you need to get some contractors that can handle those accounts because you're going to be gone soon. You know what I mean? You need some really good ones. You have to work fast because you only have 4 months to do this.
And when you say contractors, what does that mean?
Okay, so you're either going to hire employees, which are W-2, or you're going to hire contractors, which are 1099s. So your W-2 workers are like, you know, regular employees. They get taxes taken out. You know, they wear your shirts. They clock in, clock out. They follow all your company rules, right? Your independent contractors, they are like their own entity.
Okay.
They're like their own business, like a think of it like a small business, right? They don't wear your shirts. They don't get taxes taken out. They get a 1099 at the end of the year from your company, and they have to pay taxes on that at the end of the year. You know, um, you don't give them supplies; they come with their own supplies. It's no different than if I was to hire a painter to come in here and paint my office. I wouldn't like give him supplies, and I wouldn't like teach him how to paint. I wouldn't train him how to paint the office, and you know. He's an independent contractor and he paints the offices on the week. You know, that's what he does for us. So you kind of get what I'm saying. There's a big difference.
So the independent contractor, would they still be considered like with Sweet Lemonade, or is that something just themselves? Like they basically get their clientele through me, and then when I leave, they still have that
clientele. They'll be hired underneath your company as a independent contractor. Okay, so that's how that will work. But you just cannot treat them like employees.
Gotcha.
Okay? Because they're independent. You can't treat them like employees.
So, I have so many questions. Okay. So, if, let's say, as an independent contractor, let's say I was working under you, and I decided that I didn't want to do it anymore. I wanted to drop the client. What happens then? Like, do I have to find someone else, or is that just it, and the client just has to find another cleaner?
Okay, so you said you're an independent contractor and you work underneath my company, but you don't want to work underneath my company anymore?
Yes.
Well, that's completely fine. You can go. So what are you saying? Like, are you worried about
what happens with the client?
Right. See, the thing is, my clients are my clients. Like, if one of my contractors left, I would just put another contractor in that place.
Okay.
Just replace it.
That makes sense.
I mean, we got contractors. We got a lot of people we can use. So, and believe it or not, throughout the year, contractors come and they go. So you will have that happen. You also will have to deal with contractors trying to steal your clients. It's get ready. It's going to happen. They'll try to come behind you and do the client. I mean, especially if they've already been cleaning the account, they already got cool with the clients. They'll definitely try. But my advice to that is to provide the best value possible to your clients and always keep a great relationship with your clients. Always, because value is so powerful when it comes to those snakes trying to take something away from you. You know what I mean? It's been situations where my clients would tell me, they would say, they'll tell me little things or whatnot. And I'll be like, okay, it's simply because of the bond that I built throughout over the years, the trust that you build, and it's hard to find good cleaners. It's hard to find loyal people, that stuff is hard to find. So when you find a company like that, it's really, really golden, and they want to keep it. So I feel like that's one of the reasons why most of our clients keep us, is because of the bond that we keep with them throughout the year, and we try our best to provide the best value possible to them.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so what would your advice be on pricing? Right now, I'm not doing by the hour, so how my pricing is that if the house is under 2,000 square feet, it's $115 for a basic clean, and I go to the house and I do a walkthrough,
right,
and everything, and then if it's over 2,000 square feet, then it's $200.
mm-hmm.
And then for deep cleans, if it's under 2,000 square feet, I charge $200, and then for the over 2,000, it's $300. So that's pretty much how I price it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have like different add-ons that I have as far as like laundry and like pet grip washing, inside oven and all that kind of stuff. What's your, I guess, opinion?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, you really got some really basic prices. That's like the flat rate. Really, it's not. I don't think it's. I think it's a good start.
Okay.
Because you said 200 for the ones. I guess you're saying general cleans that are 2,000 square feet and up.
Yeah.
But that price is subject to change if they got like 10 dogs in there, and you got all this dog hair and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Little things like that would make that price go up just a little bit. All those time consuming things like dogs, pets, cats, high traffic areas, hand washing fans, baseboards. When you start seeing stuff like that, and it's really, really a big buildup throughout the years, look like they never cleaned in 2-3 years or whatever.
Yeah.
Price goes up. But
okay. So those prices would be my starting point.
Right. That's a great right. That's a great starting point for your average house. That's just, some people's house just gets a little dusty, doesn't really take like 3 hours to clean, that's what that price is for.
Okay.
That price is
so
for
like in like the super clean houses.
And I mean, but don't get it wrong. Some of those super clean houses are a pain in the ass to clean too. They really are.
I think they're one of the hardest ones because I walk in there and I'm like, all right.
You're like, clean what? That's what you want to say, like clean what? But they are really, really particular. Those type of clients really taught me how to inspect better. Okay, because they were like pulling stuff. They were like, child, I was not looking at that. And they would find stuff in the corner, stick their hands in the corner, and pull a little string of hair. And I'm like, wow, you guys are picky. But sometimes those are a little pain in the butt. When I have those type of clients, and I feel like I low bid myself, hey, by all means, go up on your price because you know your value. So that's what I did. Either they would accept the price, or we gotta go.
Okay. And then I don't know if it's my last question, but because I know we only have like 15 minutes. My last question is like, because I feel like I'm spending most of my money on cleaning supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like I could be like doing something like buying in bulk, to save money. But what do you do? I know you're bigger, like a bigger business, like you have employees and everything. But like, what would you recommend that I do as far as saving money on cleaning supplies so I don't go broke?
Right. So just starting out, you can go to like Home Depot or Lowe's and buy things in the bulk, or you can go to your local janitorial store. It depends on your clients too, because if you don't have a whole lot of commercial clients, hey, you can really stock up at Dollar Tree or Walmart, to tell you the truth. That's what I did in the beginning. I mean, you got to think about it, you don't have no employees. Yeah. So if you got like 10, 20 employees and you need a bulks of stuff, But when it's just you working, you can go to Dollar Tree and snatch like 10 Windexes or 5 bottles of Windex or whatever and be good for a couple of months, So that's how you got to think about it. I mean, don't think that you have to like have all these bulks of supplies and stuff, which is really good to have and always be prepared. But I'm just explaining to you what I did in the beginning, and it worked best for me. I strictly went to Dollar Tree and I racked up on supplies, and I went to Walmart.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. As far as cleaning supplies.
Yep.
So maybe I need to go to the Dollar Tree more.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I like to get my Windex from there. I like to get the Windex that has the vinegar in it. I like that one. It doesn't really leave streaks. I like to get my Lima Wave in the squeeze bottle. I love that stuff. The dollar store has a lot of good stuff. You can get your Comment from there. You can get your a dollar bleach for $1. The spray bottle.
Yes.
Man, girl, I could rack up at Dollar Tree. Yes.
So okay. Okay, so I have one more question. Mm-hmm. In the beginning, when you said to start saving for payroll,
right?
Like how? And I'm assuming that's with QuickBooks, correct? Or are you saying a payroll service?
No, what I'm saying is you need to have the money to pay people. So let's say you have you want to hire somebody, right? I'm going to be working for, I don't know how much clients you have or how busy I'm going to be as your employee, but let's just say you're going to give me 4 houses a week, right? Okay, yeah. You're going to pay me $80 for each house that I do, right? So that would be, let's pull up my calendar here. 80 times 4, that's 320. And then I'm getting paid bi-weekly. So next week, we're going to do the same thing again. Now, it's payday. You have to have $640 in your bank account to pay me. Okay? So what I always recommend people to do is at least have 2 months of payroll ready to pay somebody. If you don't, okay, whatever. But you need to have the funds to pay people, because when you start getting these commercial accounts, you will get paid every 30 days. They won't pay you until 30 days. So yeah, that is just the smart thing to do, to already have that money, or else like how are you going to pay people?
Yeah. And then would that also apply to the independent contractors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you can pay them bi-weekly as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what are your classes about?
Well, I actually don't have classes. What I do is gotcha. I do one-on-one coaching. So I have 3 different plans. One of them is you get 5 leads, which are actual commercial account walkthroughs that we send you on. You get 5 for $5.99. You will get 10 leads for $1,000. And the last plan that we have is $1,260, and it comes with 10 leads. You also get your coaching calls every month, and it lasts for 3 months. You get your coaching calls. You get a website. We will handle your social media marketing on Facebook and Instagram. So we do automatic marketing on those pages. The only thing you have to do is add people to help grow an organic audience. Okay. So and you also get access to my classes for free. My courses for free. Okay. And that is for $1,250. The price actually just went up. It was 1,000, but the busier we get, we have to go up a little bit on our prices. But yeah, with the enterprise plan, that actually comes with one-on-one coaching. So just last night, I had to coach someone through a CRM program because they just simply didn't understand it. So we scheduled a coaching call, and we just work it out. We just go through it, and now she understands how to do it. So that's what it's for. You're going to run into these little hiccups. You're not going to know how to bid on accounts. Like after I got the phone with you, I have to do another coaching call because I got a few pictures that just came in from one of my clients that she went on a walkthrough for a restaurant. So now I have to coach her on how to bid on that restaurant.
Gotcha.
So we walk through that. We go through the paperwork. We go through how we're going to send the client the bid, all that stuff. We do all that.
Yep. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that might be something I'm looking forward to in the future.
Yeah. So it's very lucrative. It's not like real classes. I like to do more one-on-one coaching. I like to teach people the way I learn. I'm real simple. And I learn better on one-on-one. If someone gave me a bunch of workbooks to do, I probably wouldn't do them because I'm so busy. We live in a microwave society. So I like to do the one-on-one coaching. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
I like that too.
Yep. So it definitely comes in handy. Right now it's at $12.50. I can't promise you how long it's going to be at that price. But whenever you're ready, you just give me a shout, and you can either make your payment online. I can send you an invoice. You can Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, however you want to make the payment, and then we can get started.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
I hope I was able to help you out a little bit.
You were.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Bye-bye. Oh, I had a lot of people calling. I don't know what was going on. I had so many. What is this? I had so many people calling through my consultation. I tried to go in and okay. Let me turn this off, y'all.